Hi.
Hi friends, how are you? We have been absent yet again because there has been so much going on. Firstly, Chris decided he wanted to go to the hospital.
I did not decide. She decided for me.
Well, you were sick.
Yes, I was. I did not want to admit it, but I was sick.
So he had an infection again, and we took him to the hospital and got all the blood work and cultures.
And they made me stay.
He stayed for a couple of days getting IV antibiotics.
So fun.
And so then got back home and, got antibiotics for a couple of weeks. So he's still on now and he's feeling much better, I think.
Yep.
And then the day before that happened, I was cleaning out the deep freezer and I'm short. And so I was reaching down into the deep freezer to get out the last of the bags that I was trying to get out. And I felt something pop, like at my rib cage, and so it hurt quite a bit. And I tried to just go about my day, but every time I would reach for something or turn, it was hurting. So I went to the ER, and they didn't find anything broken. My lungs seemed to be okay, and so I left there with just some pain meds. And then a week later, it wasn't hurting any less at all. So I went to my doctor and just had some CTs done this past Friday. So I'm waiting for those results to see what's going on. Been very tired just because the pain is kind of significant, I guess. And so I just really would like for those results to come in quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, but we are at the VA now for just some regular appointments for Chris. It has been raining like crazy these past few days. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and it was pouring.
It was bad.
Thunder and lightning carrying on.
Wind, everything.
The wind was blowing the rain sideways. It was nuts. I didn't get any video of it. I wasn't feeling too great, so I didn't get any video of it. But yeah, it was crazy. I think it said we got about 2 inches of rain or so. I think that's what it said.
Jeez.
It was a lot. It was a lot. I think my tomatoes are like, please stop. They don't like to be waterlogged. So, but I did go out and see that a lot more of my onions are ready to be picked. I think garlic will be ready soon. Been getting some zucchini and cucumbers, made pickles. So I'll show some of that after we get back home today and show you some of the work that's been done to the house and
And the lack of work.
well, the lack of work that can't be done in the rain.
Well, last week.
It was raining.
Sure, it was.
It's been raining a lot, which is good, but it definitely stops the work that we wanted to get done. But we are about on to phase 4 of the work that's going to be done on the house, which will be
The major parts.
Major parts where I'm going to have to
Live in a different bedroom.
Yeah, we have to change the bedroom. We're going to have to use the manual lift for him. It's going to be crazy, but we'll get it done. It'll be really nice to have, and yeah, I will talk with you guys after we get done at the VA today.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, first thing I wanted to show you is I'm starting to pull onions. These are the ones that have been ready now. So exciting. I'm so glad to hopefully not have to buy onions for a very long time. These are just the first ones that are ready. I do have a whole bunch more that are still out in the garden, ready to, not ready yet, but they are so close, just like these are ready. And then my poor sweet potato thing here that I was growing, my slips. I already got my slips planted, and I need to compost this now since it's pretty dried up and ready to go to compost. These two, this little baby one and this one, these were growing, these were flowering, and so I needed to go ahead and pull them, and we'll be using them here shortly. So anytime that they flower like that, you need to go ahead and get them out and use them so they don't go bad. So hopefully you can see, but I gave the chickens some Swiss chard. That was, I needed to actually move it to a different location. So next time I'll grow Swiss chard in a different place. So I just pulled it and gave it to the chickens, and they made very short work of it. And here's another one over here. And also gave them some lettuce that was starting to bolt. They had a good time with it, didn't you, ladies? Did you like it? They just want more treats. They don't care. Here they are. They really enjoyed it. Okay, so here's the tomatoes, potatoes, onions. This onion bed has a lot of weeds in it. Garlic, and more onions here. Garlic should be ready in a couple of weeks or so, I think. And onions, I'm just waiting for them to flop over and I'll pull the rest. We have celery and leeks over here. We have an abundance of overgrown grass out there. Sorry about the spitting. Carrots and sugar snap peas. They're still doing okay since we've had a pretty cool spring. I still have Brussels sprouts over here. They're probably not going to do anything, but I'll just give them to the chickens or maybe use the leaves for something. But you can see that some caterpillars of some sort have started munching on them. My squash probably has squash vine borers, but I did the best I could with BT and all of that. I think my tomatoes probably could use a good fertilizer because it's been raining so much. It's been crazy. Please excuse the weeds. I have a corn patch going. It's my first year ever to grow corn. So that's what I've got going on here. I have these 2 cabbages left here. I think those are zinnias. And then out here, I have my asparagus patch, pumpkins and zucchini, beans, watermelon, cantaloupe, peppers. I saw up there that I have peppers that are starting. Got cucumbers. I've been making a lot of pickles, trying out different kinds of brines and stuff to see what we like, because that's the first time I've ever done it. And I've got cilantro out there, but it's bolting. I've got dill out there bolting. But it's been a fun gardening year so far, and I'm excited to see what I get out of the garden in the next month or so. I got this cute egg basket to hold all the eggs. Obviously, we have a lot of eggs we need to get used up, but isn't that cute? My handwriting's not so cute, but I do love this thing that makes me go through the eggs a little more organized. So, isn't that cute?